Hi gardeners, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in my parents' backyard because we're going to do some grafting on some cherry trees. And last time we did cleft grafting, and today we're going to be doing some whip and tongue grafting. So let's get into it. So it seemed like you guys really liked having a video just on grafting. It seemed to be really helpful for a lot of you, so I hope that this one is going to be helpful too. So cleft grafting was really useful for if you have a mature tree in your yard and you want to graft on a new section. The two pieces of wood, the rootstock and your scion, a subscriber did comment that is not scion wood, is scion wood, like science, so thank you very much. And so cleft grafting, they can be two different sizes and there's not a problem with putting them together. Whereas when you do whip and tongue grafting, you are going to have two of the very similar sized diameters for the rootstock and the scion wood. So today we have sour cherry trees that all have very almost pencil thick wood, so it's going to be perfect for whip and tongue grafting. This is a type of grafting that is perfect for bench grafting and production purposes. So it's a very common type that would be used in production at a nursery of some kind. And it's often used just to have a hardier rootstock for making something more hardy or more drought tolerant, something like that. And it's going to be done in nurseries. But I'm going to do a demonstration for you today just so that you know the technique and potentially you can use it in your own backyard musings. So let's get into it. The tools you will need are the same as for cleft grafting: a knife, some pruners, scion and rootstock, and some tape. Here is a table of some compatible rootstock for different species of fruit trees. So I'm working on 3 of the Romance series dwarf sour cherry trees, and as you can see, our scion wood still has very tightly closed buds and is about pencil thickness. Use a sharp pair of pruners to cut your scion wood. Take note of which end is the top or outermost point of the branch that you cut and the one that's closest to the collar of the trunk. Make an angled cut along your scion wood, the base section of your scion wood. Next, move halfway down your angled cut and produce a horizontal slit down the length of the cut. Make the same type of cuts on your rootstock. Interlock the two pieces together so that they fit snugly. And as with the cleft graft, secure the graft point closely with electrical tape and then follow it with grafting tape along the length of the graft as well as the tip of the scion wood. Tie off the end of the grafting tape with a half-hitch knot. So if you're worried that you're not as dexterous or you're not as confident about doing your graft cuts, either for a cleft graft or upgrading to a whip and tongue graft, then they do sell these handy dandy little grafting tools. And these make it kind of easy for beginners to start. It works kind of like a bypass pruner, right? You put the branch right in the center here, but it'll cut out a section and they are always perfectly suited to each other. So I'll give you a little demonstration and we'll see. The grafting tool will require your wood to be exactly the same diameter. As you can see, the blade is housed within the unit. Grafting tools do require quite a bit of grip strength, so if you have troubles with dexterity or you have a weak grip, they could be a little bit more difficult. The book that informs me is a book by Suzanne Poisnet and Steph Muma, Fruit Tree Grafting for Everyone. It's a wonderful book with lots of images and is really informative, so I would recommend you take a look. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be doing other types of grafting later on in the season, but it needs to warm up a little bit more for the bark to slip before we can do some other kind of grafting. And I know that the roses in Christina's greenhouse have started to put on buds and leaf and everything, so we might be able to do some rose grafting soon. But I hope you like this content. I hope that it was really helpful for you and that it inspires you to try grafting in your own backyard. It's not as intimidating as you think. And if you're really nervous about whether you can get the cut right or if you're going to cut yourself with a knife or something while you're doing it, try a grafting tool to start. They are a little finicky, but you'll get the hang of it really quick and you can get some pretty good results with it. So have fun gardening. Make sure to like and subscribe down below. Leave a comment as to what you're looking forward to what you're looking forward to growing or grafting in the next couple weeks. And until next time, guys, bye.